Welcome to our phonics lesson. Students watching and boys and girls in this classroom, we are ready to begin with some practice on chart 7. So let's stand and let's begin with our first special sound together. Burr and rod, B-R, burr, burr, burr. Dur and drum, D-R, dur, dur, dur. Purr and pray, T-R, purr, purr, purr. Gur and grin, G-R, gur, gur, gur. Sm and smoke, S-M, sm, sm, sm. And scat, S-C, and skate, S-K. And spade, S-P. Cur and crab, C-R, cur, cur, cur. Twit and twin, T-W, twat, twat, twat. Spool and splash, S-P-L, spool, spool, spool. Spur and sprain, S-P-R, spur, spur, spur. Skir and scream, S-T-R, stir, stir, stir. Squat and squeak, S-Q-U, squat, squat, squat. Sn and snack, S-N, sn, sn, sn. Soul and sleep, S-L, soul, soul, soul. Stir and stream, S-T-R, stir, stir, stir. Sweat and swim, S-W, swat, swat, swat. Now have a seat in chair check position. We have been working on this chart for quite some time, haven't we? How would you like it, students watching and boys and girls in this classroom, if we imagined we were on a football team? And those on a football team, you've got to be rough and tough, don't you? So sit up straight and tall, put on your rough, tough face. And in a moment, we are going to say these special sounds just like a football player. And at the very end, if I think you sound like a football player, students watching and boys and girls in this classroom, after we say our last special sound and swim, together we're going to get to say the word, huh. Let's practice 1, 2, 3, huh. But you got to sound like a football player when you say these special sounds. You think you can do it? Sitting up straight and tall, rough, tough look on your face. Let's start with our first special sound together. Burr and rod, B-R, burr, burr, burr. Dur and drum, D-R, dur, dur, dur. Purr and pray, P-R, purr, purr, purr. Gur and grin, G-R, gur, gur, gur. Sm and smoke, S-M, sm, sm, sm. And scat, S-C, and skate, S-K. Split and spade, S-P, split, split, split. Cur and crab, C-R, cur, cur, cur. Twit and twins, T-W, twit, twit, twit. Spool and splash, S-P-L, spool, spool, spool. Spur and spray, S-P-R, spur, spur, spur. Skir and scream, S-C-R, skir, skir, skir. Squat and squeak, S-Q-U, squat, squat, squat. Sm and snack, S-N, sm, sm, sm. Soul and sleep, S-L, soul, soul, soul. Stir and strain, S-T-R, stir, stir, stir. Sweat and swim, S-W, swat, swat, swat. And boys and girls in this classroom, you sounded good. At the count of 3, we get to grunt together. 1, 2, 3. Good. Sitting up straight and tall, ready to go back to our normal first grade voices. And boys and girls in our classroom and students watching, I have today some blends. Let's start with this first blend. And students watching, read this blend to me with a short sound. And what blend do you see, Lucas?
B.
Good. Students watching, join Lucas. He's going to go all the way down our chart, reading these blends with a short sound. So Lucas, start one more time.
B.
Good.
Ma. Re. Ba.
Nice job. Now, Kendra, I want you to go up that blend ladder. This time, give me the long vowel sound. Students watching, join Kendra.
A.
Now, Kendra, I can hear you, but I'm not sure our students watching can, and I want them to check their work, so start again.
They. Re. May. Co. Ba.
Now, I know they heard you, and they knew how quickly you read those blends. Just boys watching stand up. And our boys in our classroom stand up, and we're going to read these blends with a short sound. So boys and boys watching, let's start together. Se, ta, ni, ha, na. Nice job. Girls and girls watching, stand up. We're going to read these with a short sound together. Quack, ja, wa, ye, feg. Now have a seat. Students watching, boys and girls in our classroom, I have some mystery words on my board. And here's the mystery. It is missing its ending consonant. I'm going to point to a blend, and students watching, boys and girls in the classroom, if I call on you, I want you to take this blend and turn it into a word by adding an ending consonant. Students watching, we'll start with you. Start with a blend, and now make a word. And Jaden, help us out. Think about our beginning sound. What is it?
Dog.
That's the one I was thinking of. What about this one right here? Say the blend and then add an ending consonant or special sound. Jacelyn, start with our blend.
Lid.
And give me a word.
Lid.
Lid is a good one, just like you put on a jar. What about this one right here? Start with our blend. Students watching, give me the blend. And now students watching, give me a word using this blend. Bailey has one. Bailey.
Gum.
Gum is the one I was thinking of too. Good job. What about this one here? Help us out, Kyle.
Bed.
Bed. And now what's the word?
Bed.
Bed is a good one. And this last one right here, help us with this one, Xavier. Got a lot of smiles.
Calf.
Good. And what's our word?
Cave.
No. Give me its short sounds.
Calf.
You could say calf, couldn't you? We could say the baby of a cow. A calf is that baby. Good thinking with that blend. Now, I need some help on my board, and what I need help with is this. I have all kinds of special sounds, and I have all kinds of vowels, and students watching, I can't remember how to mark these special sounds or mark these vowels. Let's start by doing this. Boys and boys watching, stand up. And boys watching, let's say our one vowel rule together. When there is one vowel in a word, it usually says its short sound. Good. Girls and girls watching, stand up. Girls and girls watching, let's say our two vowel rule together.
When there are two vowels in a word, the first vowel says its long sound, the second one is silent.
Good job. You can have a seat. Well, I need some help marking these words at our board, and I need Tyson to come up for my first one. Tyson, you're going to do our first word. Behind Tyson, I'd like to have Willow. Up to our next set for us, let's have Jaden. Jaden, you're going to do our first word. Behind Jaden, let's have Bailey. For our next set of words, got a big smile on Lucas's face. Lucas, you come up to our next set. So Bailey, you'll wait behind Jaden. Behind Lucas, this is tough. Jed, you come get right behind Lucas. While they're doing that, Kendra and Isaiah stand up. Students watching, you be ready to join them. See if you're faster. In a moment, I'm going to show a clue word card to them, and they have to give me just the clue word. Without shouting and screaming, only one answer. The first person gets to stay standing. Now, I'm going to give you a clue about this one. Students watching, Kendra, Isaiah, it has two clue words. First one.
It's TH.
And?
It's
Got it. Kendra was a little bit faster with this and thick. Good try, Isaiah. Kendra versus Xavier. Just the clue word. Ready.
Duck.
Duck is the right answer. Xavier was a little bit faster. Kendra, good try. Xavier versus Willow. Just the clue word. That makes you faster.
Frog.
Got it. 2 for Xavier. 1 more, and he's a champion versus Hannah S.
Frame.
Faster, Hannah S. You were really close. Students watching, how are you doing? Hannah S. versus Tyson. Love that smile still. Train. Got it. She was a little bit faster because she said just the clue word. 1 more, and she's a champion versus Lucas.
Plane.
She got it. Good job. Hannah S. is a champion. Hannah A. stand up versus Cooper. Students watching, are you faster than these people?
Go.
Bull in.
Block.
Got it, Hannah A. Good try, Cooper. That's what I want you to do every single time versus Brock.
Clock.
She got it too. 1 more. She's a champion. Hannah A. versus Rio.
Fly. Flick.
Oh, both of them gave me an answer at the first. That was wrong. Students watching, what was my clue word for this one? And Jaden K., what is it?
Full and flake.
Flake is just right. You can have a seat. Almost made a champion, 1 away. And Jaden K., good for you. We'll call you a champion because you got that one correct. Let's check these words on our board and be ready to read them. Now, I'm not going to call in the person who did it. Students watching, you be ready if I call on you too. Look at this very first word right here. And students watching, read this word to me. And what word do you see? Ooh, I love these smiles on faces. What is this word, Hannah S?
Thin.
Fantastic. And Tyson, what a neat job you did with circling. Our next word is this word. Read it to us, Jed. Nice smile.
Drip.
Drip is correct, students watching. I hope you were able to read that quickly. Next word is this word right here. Got a nice smile on Kira's face. Kira, read it for us.
Smell.
Smell is right. You sounded it out and you got it correct. What about this word? Bailey, I like that pretty smile. What is it?
Thin.
Oh, look at your vowel sounds.
Fine.
Thine is correct. Our next word is this word. Read this word to us, Rio.
Math.
Good job. And students watching, read this word to us. And what word do you see, Kendra?
Scale.
Scale is just right. Now, I brought with me today 2 brand new special sounds. And the first special sound is something that you might have had to do before. Maybe in your neighborhood, you've had a cat who just decided they wanted to come and stay on your front porch. Well, if you need to walk out of the door, you might say this to the cat to get it to leave and go back to its home. Students watching, what might you say to that cat? And what might you say, Willow?
Scat cat.
You might. You might say scat cat. Our new special sound is sk. In scat, S-C, sk, sk, sk. Listen as I say it again. Sk. In scat, S-C, sk, sk, sk. Together, sk.
In scat, S-C.
Girls stand up and girls watching, let's say this special sound together.
In scat, S-C.
Excellent. Boys and boys watching, stand up, let's say this together. In scat, S-C. Good job. You can have a seat. Every eye on the back of this card. Are you ready to read these words quickly? Look at this first word, and students watching, read it to us. And what word do you see, Jaden K? Look at how many vowels you got.
Scuff.
Scuff is just right. She saw that one vowel sound. This word right here, read it to us. Lucas, I'm loving these eyes.
Scoop.
Oh, look again. What's your vowel sound going to be?
Scope.
Scope is correct. This word right here. Ooh, I like this word. Students watching, read this word, and do you know what it is? And read this word too as Jaden L. Scone. A scone is a type of food. It's a little bit like a biscuit, but it's usually a little sweeter. They're delicious. This word right here is what word? This is our challenge word. Read it to us. Jason.
Scalp.
Your scalp is the skin on your head. This word right here is what word, Willow?
Scab.
Scab is correct, and this last word, read it too, is Kyle. Like that smile.
Scale.
Scale is right. Well, our next special sound is something you might have had an opportunity to do. What might you have done either on the ice or maybe even just on some hard concrete? What is it, Benjamin?
And skate.
That's it. It's in skate, S-K, sk, sk, sk. Listen as I say it again. Sk, in skate, S-K, sk, sk, sk. Together, sk,
In skate, S-K.
Let's stand up and let's say it together again.
In skate, S-K.
Good job. You can have a seat. Let's look at these words on the back of our card. First word, read it to us, Jed.
Skate.
Wonderful. What about this word right here, Hannah A?
Husk.
Good, and husk is the outside part of the corn. This next word is what, Hannah S?
Skip.
Wonderful. What about this word, Tyson?
Sky.
Excellent job. This word's a good word. Read it to us, Leah.
Task.
A task is a job. I hope you do your tasks well. And this next word right here, read this word to us. Got so many smiles. I love it, Bailey.
Ask.
Good for you. I'm going to say it. You say it after me. Sk, sk, sk. Sk, sk, sk. Is sk in scat. Is sk in skate. Now, students watching and boys and girls in this classroom, I want to show you the difference between sk in scat and sk in skate. When you see sk in scat, S-C, I want you to think about a cat saying scat, cat, and the C is shaped like the tail of the cat. When you see sk in skate with that letter K, I want you to think about the 2 legs of the letter K and how it takes 2 feet to be able to skate on that ice or skate on that concrete. Let's look together at some words that I have on the board, and let's see how quickly we can read those words. Look at our very first word and read this word to us. Got those eyes, Kyle. Have those eyes, Benjamin. Lucas looks good. Help us, Hannah A.
Scuff.
And what's my special sound, Hannah A?
And scat.
And how do I say it? How do I spell it?
S-C.
That's correct. How do I mark my vowel, Hannah? With a
Smile.
That's correct. What about this word right here? Read this word to us, Kyle. Nice smile.
Skip.
And what's my special sound, Kyle?
And skate.
And my vowel sound is with a
Smile.
It is. Look at this word right here. And students watching, read this word to us. And Kendra, share with us this word.
Scout.
Excellent. This word right here, read it to us, Leah.
Ask.
Fantastic. And our last word, read it to us, Jacelyn.
Sky.
Nice. Now, students watching, boys and girls in our classroom, notice something. SK can come at the end or it can come at the beginning of a word. We have just a couple of blends to look at. Let's begin with this blend right here. Students watching, what blend do you see? And what blend is this? Jaden K?
Snake.
Smeg is it. What about this blend right here? Got a lot of smiles. Students watching, have you said it already? Jet.
Scat.
Sket is correct. This blend right here, Hannah A.
Scat.
Nice work. Prepare for mini sheet. Have that sheet of paper in front of you and that pencil. Now we are going to do some work with some blends. Students watching, how many vowels does a blend end in? And how many vowels does it end in, Jaden K?
5.
Oh, think about it. A blend ends in how many vowels? Just
1.
Just one is correct. Eyes. Write the blend fre. Fre. Think about your special sound. Think about your vowel sound. Put it together for your blends. We'll get busy, busy. Uh-oh, what was your special sound, Brett? Jed, think fur. Good, Hannah A. Good, Kira. Eyes. Write the blend gully. Gully. Jason, I like how quietly you think. You're doing a good job with this. How's it going? You're doing great. What says goal? Goal in. What comes next? Think about it. Goal in. Eyes. Write the blend draw. Draw. Good, Jen. Eyes. Pra. Pra. Good. Draw. Look at my lips again. Pra. Pra. Eyes. Shaw. Shaw. See some good workers in this classroom. Students watching, I hope you're getting these right too. It's always easier the second time, isn't it? Eyes. Tra. Tra. Tur in. How do you spell it? You're doing great. Now what says That's it. That's all you got to do. Good job, Jaden. Pencils down, fingers ready to check. So students watching, boys and girls in your classroom, finger on that first blend. Spell the blend fre for us. Kira, I want to call on you, but your pencil is up. Now we can call on Kira. Kira, spell fre.
F-R-E.
She's got it. Our next one is gli. Students watching, spell that for us. And how do we spell gli, Jed?
G-L-I.
Nice work. What about draw? Jacelyn.
G-R-O.
G-R-O is correct. Now, pra. Benjamin.
P-R-O.
Oh, what says a?
P-R-A.
P-R-A is right. Spell shaw for us. Rio.
S-H-O.
That's correct. And spell tra, Jaden K. Jaden K, look at your paper and find tra and spell it for us. Help us out, Leah, spell tra.
T-R-U.
T-R-U is correct now. Students watching, we have just a little bit more opportunity to do something. I'm going to show you a blend, and I want you to take this blend and write one word. So boys and girls in our classroom, start with this blend and write a word beginning with this blend. Start with this blend and then add an ending consonant. Good. I think Xavier's got one already. Students watching, share with me the word you made. And Xavier, what word did you make?
Scared.
That's the one I was thinking of too.